All right, it's recording. I don't every time I go to tell people, it doesn't freak out. Anyway, all right. Let's adjust this microphone here. All right, show in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Coming to you from the dark recesses of the proverbial Dawn Forge pouch. This is episode 212 of the Shattered Soulstone, the boiling point. Today's podcast is brought to you by Audible. Get a free audiobook download at bit.ly/Soulstone 2019. Over 180,000 titles to choose from for your iPod, MP3 player, or real man phone. Today is May 27th, 2019, and I am your main man, Deadgreed. Today I brought like two. I brought like two of my second favorite people. Coming to you from a long hiatus of running around the woods and doing backflips, it's Lanntonio.
Howdy-o. How's it going, fellas?
And coming to you from a handful of PlayStation controller and Doritos, it's Shazam.
What's going on?
Whoo! Hey, the season's in full effect. We are swinging for the fences. So, how was your season going, Shazam?
It's gone all right. What was it? Saturday night, I went to bed at like 8:00 and woke up at midnight. And I played all night until like 1:00 this afternoon. Ooh. And my goals for this weekend were to get the Paragon 1000. Check. My goal to play 100 hours of Diablo for the season so far. Check that one off. Another goal this weekend was to finish the season journey. Check that one off. I did that one on Saturday night overnight too. Today I worked on gearing out my Crusader. I don't have every piece of gear, but I have most of them. And before the show started, I completed a 105, and I was like 572 on the leaderboard. So
woohoo!
It's not King Tut, but I don't have all the gear that he does, so I'll get there eventually.
King Tut's looking pretty nice, man.
Yeah, he is. We did Hellfire amulets on Friday night, I want to say, or maybe Saturday night. I can't remember. We did like 30 runs of Ubers, and he was able to get a good amulet. I wasn't though.
Oh man, out of 30? Woo.
Yeah. Well, it was I think for me it was like 92 rings made, and yeah, I got crit cooldown and strength. That's the best one I got so far.
Oh man. I need to run a bunch of those, man.
Me too.
Carnival Witch Doctor's got to have it. And anyway,
that's about it, though. That's me.
Well, you know, I had like a super busy week, man. I had to drive to Dallas, so that really cut into the old Diablo time. Although I was off today, and today's Memorial Day, Monday. We're doing the show on Monday instead of Sunday. Partly because I drove to Dallas, and I don't know. I guess I could have. I did make it back in time to do the show, but I don't know. I was tired, and I wanted to play, and you know how it is. But so started a week off, and I was running that Zimasi Witch Doctor, and it's just ramping up really slow, and I'm not really where I want to be. And I keep socking more gear away. Like every time I get something that I like, I know, like, oh yeah, this is Nemesis bracers or a convention of elements of ancient, right? All ancients, of course, because I'm So I keep socking all this gear away, and I got on yesterday, and I thought, I wonder if I have enough pieces to make it work, because the Legacy of Nightmares Carnival is, it's kind of like even power. No one really knows yet if the Zuni or the Carnival is going to be more powerful. The lawn, both Carnival builds, but I can tell you this for sure: the Legacy and Nightmares Carnival build is way more tankier, and I kind of like that because it's a little frustrating when you die a lot. I mean, I don't like to die, so it is what it is. It's non-hardcore, of course. I couldn't imagine doing that in hardcore. Jesus Christ, you know how much I'd die. Whew.
Yeah, you gotta teleport the people to die in hardcore, right?
Yeah. Well, we'll talk about that. Yeah, So yeah. Anyway, I started that build, and I got enough. I still need about 5 pieces to be ancient. So I'm actually missing a lot of power and a lot of damage mitigation, because you get damage mitigation and power for the Legacy of Nightmares buff. And I'm doing pretty good. So far, I was in a 4-player group earlier. We were running 94s as high as we got up, and I was doing fine. I died a couple times, but 94, 4-player 94. I'm missing 5 pieces. I mean, it is what it is. So I think I'm doing better now. I need one more. I need one more conquest to complete my season journey, and I don't know. Ritzy was was yakking about doing a hardcore like 45 with no sets, and I thought, wow, that ought to be easy, right? Just level up a hardcore guy, then grab a couple of ancients, Legacy and Nightmares buff, and just go through there and smash. So I think it was like 45, 46, and Rona was there, and I was there, and Ritzy was clearing. And I looked up on the map, and like Ritzy was in one area, and then right behind him, like several yards behind him, was Rona, and Rona wasn't 70 either. And well, there was a legendary on the ground, and I was like, ooh, I can teleport to Rona. Obviously, he's in a safe spot because, like, he's like a low level character, so why would he be way over there, right? Where all the action's at. So I teleport, and my loading screen comes up, and then my loading screen goes down, and then I got that little message: "You have died."
Oh, now I hear the truth.
Yeah, I teleported right into the poison that Rona died.
I didn't know you died on your way up the first time.
Yeah, Rona died in poison and left me a giant pool of poison, and I died. So started a new one, ran that one to 70 without dying, and got some gear. And I don't know. Since I had the Carnival, the Legacy and Nightmares Carnival, I've been kind of like itching to play it. And I was playing a little bit of my hardcore today, and I thought, no, I have so much gear. Let's just see what I have. So I logged out of my hardcore, logged on to my softcore guy, and I was like, well, I have all this gear. I put on a cure set, or however the hell you say that. I know you're smiling over there, so whatever. However the hell you say that set, and I grabbed the Fire Bats build and smashed a 55, and then I threw all that, I did all that gear, and I grabbed the Helltooth and did a Helltooth Gargantua build, smashed that. I already had the Zuni, and so I grabbed, and for some reason I had already had all the gear for Jade, So I just smashed a Jade real quick, which gave me my 4. So I was like, well, I only need 2 more, right, for the Years of War. So I grabbed me a Gem of Ease and a weapon, and old Shazam power leveled me real quick up to 70 on a Necro. Grabbed some gear, and I am literally a pair of boots away from doing that achievement. I have already completed a 55 on Rathma. I've already done a Anarius, so I'm working on Rathma. It's the only one I got left. And literally, I just did a 55 right before the show, but didn't count because I didn't have a 6-piece bonus because I only have 4 pieces of gear. And I'm trying to get a pair of boots, but Kadala just won't give them to me. They just won't drop. And I burn up like 950 death breath, and I don't know. I just didn't get it. So as soon as I get it, I'll have my achievement because I've already completed a 55. I just got to put those boots on and then run through a 55 real quick, and I'll have my season done. So that's that's what it is. But like I said a little bit earlier, we had 2 people, and today we got returning from a long, long break. We got the great Lanntonio. So what's up, brother?
Oh, me? Yeah. How you doing, man? I'm doing pretty good.
He's wandering around like, who's returning? Jesus Christ.
Like who? Yeah,
guy?
You feel like I'm
Sorry,
important.
I say great. The horrible, not very good player.
I know I'm amazing in that when people just hear the name Lanntonio, they get goosebumps. They get excited, and they're like,
amazing.
You
did do something this week. You did something this week that I've never seen ever. And it was amazing.
Yeah, I mean, that's
we're on a hardcore character, and
so basically,
all of a sudden I hear, oh, I'm dead, and I'm like, what? Lanntonio died? And I looked over the little thing and it said level 1. I was like, how you down on level 1 character, bro?
Well,
I've never seen anybody down on level 1 character before.
And I wasn't planning on even playing hardcore, and I saw you guys in. So I was like, what are you doing? You're like, oh, for the conquest. And I thought, yeah, same as you. I figured I could hop over there and do the same thing. Well, you guys were about 10 or 12 levels ahead, and I hopped her in. I mean, I haven't played hardcore. I'm like, I'll try the Crusader because I'm playing Necro, and I figured do something different, right? So I hop in, I immediately teleport, I think, I mean, not on you guys or anything, but I went to Fields of Misery or something, and there's one guy, I think just one skeleton, which I didn't think would be tough enough to kill me. Just one hit me, and I was dead when I waypointed in. So my guy lasted about 30 seconds, but at least I got the death out of the way before I got to 45 and teleported.
Yeah, no, it was better than mine. I just ain't never seen nobody down level 1 from.
I can't say I ever have. I've actually never.
Did you archive that hero?
Yeah, I think I did. No, wait, you got a certain level. I just left it, but I think that's the first person I've ever lost on the way to 70. Tell you the truth.
Wow.
Yeah, which is level 1. So I guess it's like even power level. I don't think I've lost a guy yet. Besides that, but not that I ever played a lot of characters, but no. So started another one right away with you guys. You guys, I think, got off that night by like level 18. I went on to do like level 35. I was just doing campaign, and I got sick of it real quick. I was going so slow, and I'm like, oh, now I'm gonna have to find all this gear too, because I didn't think it was gonna be that easy. Like I figured how long it took me to do T10 with the Necro. I mean, not that long in comparison to hours, I guess, but I'm impatient. So I ended up getting off, went back to softcore that night, but then I seen you guys on like the next day, and you were already over 70. And I'm like, I don't know how they got there so fast. Now I know. He had some help. But then I see you guys got off again after I played a little bit. You guys tried to level me a little while, but you guys were only running like T1, and it was going pretty slow still. But so all the credit, I had help with an old friend of mine I haven't talked to in a while here as well, Asmodeus. Or if I said your name wrong, I'm sorry, bro, but I think that's how you pronounce it. Uh, he came in and he has like I think he had like a 600 or so Paragon Necromancer, and I'm like, well, why am I playing a Barb? I'm used to the Necromancer now. And I mean, we actually power leveled the Barb in case I died as well. But then we just did another one real fast. It took like 30 seconds to get to level 70. And then we did a couple greater rifts, and he had me at least all legendaries. Oh, as well as Maw Dog. We had us both all legendaries by and a Paragon 100 within another 20 minutes. So we got quite a boost. It was pretty nice.
Nice.
And then he had to go, so me and Maw Dog went and kind of tested the waters a little bit, and we were destroying everything in T1, bumped it up to T2, still tried to go to T4, and he didn't really care if he died because he actually already had the season quest, and he was just doing it to play with me, you know? So he kept going into another level and seeing if he would die first because we had about the same toughness and everything. And then we got to about T10 where we actually were starting to get one-shotted and procking. So we went back, and T8 was pretty comfortable. So we ran T8 right from there. And then I just, collected rift keys and did greater rifts till I got any legendary pretty much on it. And it didn't take that long. And then today I got the what's it called? I don't know what the quest name is, but the level 45 for hardcore. So I got 2 left, and I only have 1 conquest now left as well. I haven't decided if I'm going to do the set pieces or the gold
I do the
conquest.
gold. It's easy.
Yeah, that's what everyone says. So I'll probably just do that. And I'm impatient, so I probably won't want to level another softcore character and find the set pieces or anything. Um, but besides that, yeah, I mean, glad to be back this season. I'm having a blast. I've had plenty of time to play. Deadgreed gave me my Necromancer. Thanks for that. The last
Man,
week of the
I've
season.
literally had your Necromancer for like I don't even know forever, bro.
I knew it'd be waiting for me. I know I can count on my buddies. It's weird, like you meet people online, you can count on more than the people I know in real life. It's even after a year of not talking to them.
Yeah.
But anyway, so we did that. We tested it out for the last week of season 16. Then I don't play off non-season. I just don't bother. But I played Diablo 2 for about a week. That's so much better nowadays. I haven't played Diablo 2 in so long. All the spam bots are gone. I'd say about 80% of the botters weren't even in there either. So like trading seemed to be really legitly priced, and I missed it. So I just leveled the source up to I think 80 before I stopped, and just had some fun with that for about a week. And then when we started the season that night, I think it was me. Was it like me, Tut, and Rona in a game, and then you guys, and the whole time I was like 5 levels ahead of them the whole time. I have no idea when they went ahead of me, but then Rona got ahead of me by a level, and all of a sudden he goes, "I'm 70." I'm like, "Wait, what?" Because we were trying to beat you guys the whole time. We never even said a
Yeah.
word to you guys, but we as soon as we click 70, we go, "Grease at 69. That's right. That's right." So that was pretty fun. But that's all I did the first night because I had some morning work I had to do in the morning, so I couldn't stay up too late. But I'm pushing along. I'm just doing the Inaria set basically. I I don't. I'm pretty noobish yet. I mean, I'm not like you, Shazam. I don't got no 10,000 hours in already, and and running Greater Rift 100. The highest rate. I just ran a 78 today by myself. I was pretty proud of myself. I only died
Oh,
about
that's
50
nice.
times, but I did make it. just before the timer ran out. I beat it, so that wasn't bad. But running some 94s with Greed, I was doing everything. I mean, he couldn't do anything. He just dies, and then he gets up, and he talks about touching things, and I come to the rescue. So see, anyway, to explain that, I couldn't do anything, but I had the NEMS bracer on, and I could port a lot pretty quickly, and I have good
Hey,
cooldown on my necro. So
sometimes,
it was
sometimes the group just needs to touch her. I mean, it's just what it is. I can't run NIMS bracers on my build. I can't run them. I don't have no room, so I need to touch her. Sometimes you need to touch her in your life, bro. I don't know.
I shouldn't use them, but I can't help myself. It gives me something to do. Go hit the shrines for everyone, and then I die, and then I get resurrected. Oh, and then I die one more time before they clear it. But they helped me get all my grade or my 3 gems. I was leveling up to 70. I don't know. I'm having a blast, man. I haven't got a ton of time to play, but man, I miss the community and everyone that I keep running into. We usually play for an hour or two together, and just it's awesome. It's like being back home.
Yeah, bro. I knew you'd come back. That's why I was just like, well, because I know 2 or 3 people I could have given that pack to, and I was like, nah, I'm saving that for Lanntonio, man. I was like, I gotta save it. But,
well, to make a long story short, I was coming back, and some nasty things happened between me and the ex, and I ended up in jail from last August until March. So that was a nice, fun 8-month vacation. I mean, cozy beds, good food, gorgeous people. But anyway, that's over with. So, and I'm single for the first time in 10 years. Nobody can tell me I can't play my video games now. So, I'm back, ready to play some Diablo.
Heck yeah.
I'm excited.
Yeah. Well, yeah, super glad you're back, brother. I mean, it's just, welcome back. It's been a ball playing with you, man. This season's been fun. If y'all guys are out there and y'all aren't playing this as a Season Nightmares, if you didn't play because like Legacy and Nightmares buff or whatever, I don't know. I'm still having fun.
Cool. Like even with my main gear, I'm at T16 basically. Just like that's where I'm at. But when I put all ancients on, which some of them are gear based to how I want to run the singularity build or whatever, and I did, I think, 65 Greater Rift, but I don't die. I just kill super slow. So I'm either killing super fast and dying all the time, or I'm killing super slow but not dying. Which one you want to do exactly?
Yeah, you gotta get that balance, brother. You gotta get that balance.
Once I get the specific items so that you can actually run a build, not just throwing ancients, whatever I get onto there, I'll be able to do something with it. But I'm just kind of letting it build. I got my first primal. It was an Arkstone. I was super excited. Best legendary in the game, and everyone was jealous, but I had to calm everybody down. But nothing since then yet. But hey, that's my first primal ever. I don't even think I knew what ancient legendaries were until I started playing again. So
that's alright. Shoot.
Yeah. Yeah, bro. Well, at least it's still exciting for me. And there's a lot of new gear. Everything's still exciting for me. I still take forever in town. I still fall behind. But that's how I play. So I don't care.
Well, you got anything else for the season, Shazam?
Nope.
All right. Well, hey, let's talk about this book.
These hours you play Shazam and that's it? I'm expecting more out of you. Come on.
Damn,
it's just like when we're on what do you call it, a voiceover service we use again, Discord.
Yeah.
Zam's too good to talk to anybody. We got 8 people in the group, and he's down in the next room down. He's like, I'm busy. Leave me alone.
Oh man. Well, hey guys, we got a book, and we're gonna give this book away.
I win.
Nah, unfortunately, no, you didn't. You didn't even submit.
Oh,
So,
forgot. Wait, I have that
well,
book. That's
anyway, we got a Book of Tyrael. Jen was really nice. She's going to donate that Book of Tyrael to us. Unfortunately, if you're listening to this now, the contest is over, and next week we'll reveal our winner. If you're wondering who in the heck is entered into this, who could possibly win? Well, here's the list. We got Deadgreed. Deadgreed, you're entered. What a guy that. We got King Tut. King Tut's entered. We got Magnum. Magnum, that's Doug. In case y'all, that's the famous Doug. We have Deadgreed. Deadgreed, you're entered. Sweet, brother. Ritzy. Ritzy's entered. One of my favorite guys. Second favorite. Anyway, Rona, you're entered. Average Joe. I like your name, brother. Average Joe, you're entered in. Deadgreed. Deadgreed, you're entered in. Zero Fate. Shazam!
How many enters does Deadgreed have?
Hey, don't worry about all that. Shazam! Hey. Shazam's entered in. We got Yoda. We got Doris. Master 5H4K3. Not really sure what all that's about, but Master, you're entered in.
Yeah.
So yeah. These are the entries, and everybody has a fair chance of winning. And we're gonna number these 1 through whatever that is, and we're gonna hit up a number generator, and we're gonna drop probably hashtag Green wins, and and then our one of our favorite persons, Jen, she'll send you a book, hopefully to my address. So yeah, it's it's a beautiful book too. If you haven't seen it, you can go into the Discord suggestion section, and you probably scroll up a little bit. Jen posted a picture of it. Looks really great. Can't wait till it's right here on my bookshelf behind me. I like my odds. If Shazam wins, he'll have to get a better camera so we can see what color it is. But somebody's gonna win. So next week, guys, we'll know who won that.
Apparently, I don't get to play.
Oh well, you could have. The entry thing was?
Yeah, they don't. I guess they didn't have podcasts where I was at, so I didn't really get to hear about it.
Well, sorry about that.
I'm just playing anyway.
we got to have a deadline to this thing, and if y'all didn't enter and wanted to, sorry guys, we had to have a deadline because we want to end the contest.
Generator. You voting? 'Cause I want to vote, and I want to vote for disqualification.
Nah, we're good.
Well,
we'll do it next week.
Okay, never mind. See, no one ever wants to let me have fun. They just want to kill me at level 1 and laugh at me.
Yeah, that's fun. Anyway, we got friends, and our friends is named Jen. She has a podcast. It's called Jen's Lore Corner. Where can you find this super slick podcast? Yeah, you can find that at bookofjen.net. I know that's weird, like Jen's Lore Corner at bookofjen.net. That's where it's at. You can find like blogs and other stuff that she does, and she does a great podcast called Jen's Lore Corner. And go in there and check it out. She got a lot of content for you to listen to. Show's about 15 minutes long, so you ain't got to worry about, I don't know if I have time to listen to this one today. You'll have time. It'll be fine. So go give her a listen. She does a great job of those. And well, anyway, let's see. Is there anything else? No blue notes. I guess season's opened, and we're smashing on the season. So I guess developers are busy playing their seasonal characters or whatever. This is a fast show today, bro. I thought it was gonna be longer.
I get it. Deadgreed's just pushing it along farther because he's like, he wanted to have me on, but he really didn't want to have me on. It's just kind of like trying to trying to, pretend a little bit so I don't feel bad. I see how it is, and now I should be like, oh well, good things are coming. Show's over.
Nah, hey, if you want whatever you want to put on, it doesn't matter to me, man. If you want to throw it up, hit it up.
Don't you guys do it like other media and stuff too, or?
Yeah, we're fixing to get. We do that after we do all
I
this.
didn't know what your order was, so I was just letting you. You're hosting now. You gotta let you do the flow. I don't want to. Because if I start taking over, then you're gonna get all these emails and all these Twitters, and they're gonna be like, "Fire Deadgreed, bring back Lanntonio," you know.
Hey, I'd like to get some emails.
Hey,
Send us emails and money, people.
hey.
We like both.
Send our emails, huh? You guys are slacking. Listeners, you're slacking. Come on. I'm not afraid to say it. You're slacking. Let's go. Twitters, emails, suggestions, Patreon. Even if there isn't one, make one. Donate.
Lantonio's going off, bro. Oh, Jesus. Shazam, other media?
I've been playing Diablo so much, dude. I can't even watch anything else.
Wow, with 100 hours of Diablo play this week, you couldn't have watched a movie?
No, not anything new.
No? Alright. Well, I guess that settles Shazam for other media. What about Lanntonio, other media? What you watching these days?
Well, I watch my weekly cartoon Blast from the Past, which is new, kind of, but new for me anyway. Still watching Dragon Ball. Whoop whoop, best cartoon ever made. Dragon Ball Super, I guess you could say. The English version. I watched the Japanese version already, but English version's gone Toonami every Saturday night, so that's fun. I was watching Game of Thrones. Yeah, well, that's enough said about that. See, I went and saw.
You didn't like it? Like, what's up, bro?
No, it's just like every other really really good show. The last couple episodes always are either terrible or they just try to end it too fast and they don't. They don't. So much stuff left open, and like if someone, in my opinion, without spoiling for anyone, anybody that is important in a show should not should be giving justice to their character whether they live or die. That's just to me. It reminds me like when I used to watch like Dexter, Sopranos, all good shows. They all end terrible. But I mean, maybe some people liked it. In my opinion, it just was not. I guess I wouldn't say terrible here, but just boring. Not exciting at all. Um, let's see what else. I've gotten into chess a lot lately.
Like women or
Oh,
like like the little miniature pieces.
that too. No, actually, the ones we got are like that big, but it's a Zelda set. I want the Diablo set, honestly. Like that looks really awesome to me. I don't know if I'm gonna. I don't know if it's $300 awesome though.
Oh yeah, $300.
Talk and do all kinds of crazy stuff for that price, but
You ever seen Shawshank Redemption?
of course.
He carves his own pieces.
Oh yeah, out of soapstone, right? Or makes some different ones. I have no artistic ability like that. I mean, my old man might be able to do it out of wood, but yeah, I like we have glass pieces. Those are pretty cool.
Just a suggestion.
Okay. Maybe if I have to spend any more time, I can make my own, if you know what I mean, just for any odd reason. Hopefully not, but what else have I been doing? Oh, we always watch our crazy HBO Go or Netflix crazy movie of the week. See, when my dad looks up a movie, he looks at the lowest star ranking, and as long as it's named "This movie is terrible," he'll play it. So we're watching something called like Blood Drive this week. So oh man, that's all I've heard about from my dad all week. Did you seen Blood Drive yet? Did you finish Blood Drive? No. And like American Gods, we tried that. It's terrible too. But I watched Gotham. I got into that. I'd never seen any of it, so it's different little take. I could see why people would complain about that show too, but I liked it. You know, It's,
Wow,
tons of.
no wonder you don't have time to play Diablo for 100 hours.
Well, I do that at night. You know, I do landscaping work whenever it's nice. So, and I'm impatient. I've never been a like someone who can grind levels. Like I'm at Paragon 600 right now, or 630 or something like that. This is the highest Paragon I've ever been, ever. Softcore, non-season, season, everything. The highest I've gotten before this was probably 300, because I always mess around. Then I started making different characters or anything, but I'm trying to just stick with one character and actually build it out and make it tough this time, which was what my plan was. I told you when we were finishing at 16. So, a lot of fishing. I live on a lake, so trying to do as much fishing. It's summer too, you know. That's another thing for me. And if it's nice out, I want to be outside. I can't help it. It's raining. It's like it started today at noon. I came back in, played until about 4
Oh,
o'clock.
that's the best time to go fishing, bro.
Nah, not when it's really, really windy. It's a really shallow lake, so I mean, and they're spawning right now too. So everything's on the edge, and that's when. I mean, it was sprinkling for a while we were out there. We were starting to get cold because in Wisconsin, I think today the high was like 45. It was or 50 at the. It wasn't that warm out either. Um, but I caught two today. Had a couple of northerns bite on some spinner bait, but it nothing got into the boat. Um, yeah, so that's about all I've been up to.
Whew, other media for me. It was a weird week, and I watched a few things, but nothing really special. The thing. So I drove my wife. My wife flew to Europe. She's gone for a month, so me and my dog. That's it. And my son and my wife went to Germany. So I didn't get to go because I gotta stay home. Somebody's gotta stay home, keep the damn lights on. But I drove up to Dallas and dropped them off and gave them the wave goodbye. And I was headed home, and well, I don't know who. Either the dude or I won't say dude. That's kind of sexist. The person who
Don't
designed
get that way, and it won't be like.
The person that designed the Dallas Fort Worth International Airport was either some kind of genius that was far beyond my genius. Because like I had my GPS and my phone and my eyes looking at the signs, and all I want to do is leave the airport. If you think like you're at the airport and you want to leave the airport, you think that would be easy. Like you just go out. There's like a bunch of different terminals, and I was at like D, and I did like this little spiral loop thingy and ended up at A, and then I went to the exit there and went like down, and then I had to go do like a couple of different like NASCAR loops. Then I was at like C, then I had to take this bridge over to like Terminal E, and then I had to come back on the main highway, come all the way back, do a U-turn, come back down. I was like, what the heck? I finally get to the place where you pay to leave, and I give them my ticket, and then they're like, when you're driving up there, it's like everybody pays cash on this side, everybody pays with debit card on this side. So I drove to the debit card because I never carried cash on me ever, and I got a debit card, so like whatever. And I pulled up, and I put the ticket in, and it sucks your ticket in, and it's not like you swipe your ticket and you get to keep it. It sucked my ticket in, and it was like, boom, $3. And so I swiped my card. It was like, card not allowed. Like, Slide my card in there again. Card not allowed. I was like, oh. Now I don't have a ticket. I can't like go to another thing and try. I can't like back up and go to another one and maybe the card reader's messed up. I don't know. So like I'm like, dang, what the heck? So I'm like trying to figure out what I'm gonna do. Cause there's no other options. So
just then all the monkeys come up behind you beeping and they're wondering what's taking.
Oh yeah, I had oh my god.
Otherwise there's nobody.
They got like a little call button and I push that and it's ringing forever. And by this time I got, my god, the entire population of Dallas is behind me now. And the lady, she comes over and she's like, you got to use your debit card. I was like, yeah, I tried that. And I handed it to her and she goes, she ran it. She goes, well, it doesn't work. I was like, oh.
There's your sign.
Yeah, if it worked, I would have just left. She goes, well, did you use this debit card last time you were here? I've never been here before. She's like, well, you want to pay cash? I'm like, no, that's why I'm in the debit card line. She goes, well, how are you going to pay? You got a credit card? No, I had the card in your hand is how I'm going to pay. Anyway, long story short, she called her manager. The manager came over and literally asked the same stupid. She was literally like, how are you going to pay? I'm like, has this never happened before? Am I the first person in Dallas-Fort Worth International Airport history that couldn't leave because I don't know, I only got $3 on me? Like, what the hell? So anyway, they decide they got to call their manager, like the manager's manager. Then that person comes and she's like, let me see your card. She puts it in there and pulls it out and it goes, whoop. She goes, this card's no good. It doesn't work. Yeah, it's literally the reason why look at the line behind. There's 5,000 person behind me was losing their mind because, they had like the concrete things.
Mm.
And that person can't back up. They're just stuck. And that person's like, they had to be somewhere. That dude probably got fired. And their mother-in-law probably.
How easy would it be just to say, okay, we'll just validate you this time and try to make sure you have an extra form of payment next time.
Oh, it gets better.
Let everybody out. No, they have to have 7 people with 7 different college degrees trying to figure out what not to do and to figure out how smart they aren't.
So the manager, the overall manager, calls another person, and that person's like, write them a thing and then have him pay it by mail. Sweet. So all 3 of them leave. I don't know why it took 3 people to write this thing. And then one at a time, individually, they came and got my driver's license and my tag number and my vehicle type. All 3 of them. Not really sure what that was about. Like, individually. I was in line to leave for an hour and 30 minutes. And the person behind me was also in line to leave an hour and 30 minutes.
Oh, man.
So, let's just say...
This sounds like a story straight from like Adam Carolla podcast or something.
Let's just say that I was less than satisfied. Okay? So let's keep that in mind, right? So I left. I leave out the airport. I get something to eat. I'm calmed down. I'm getting calmed down. I'm okay. I'm on the way, right? I decided, look, I'm not in a hurry. I just want to go home and play Diablo. So I'm not in a hurry. It's fine. I got all day. I got tomorrow, literally, if I have to. It's fine. I've calmed down. I stopped. I ate a hamburger. It was nice. I got back in the car. I drove, and I'm driving. And I was like, about 90 miles left on my tank. So I was like, I need to get gas sometime, right? I was like, here's a gas station coming right on up. So I pulled on off. at the gas station. I'm gonna pull up, and there's a truck. There's like a truck, and then I'm like all the pumps are full, and there's a truck at the pump, and I pulled in behind him. You know how you do it. And so I'm sitting there and I'm waiting, and the guy finishes putting the gas in, and he leaves. Okay, cool. Maybe he had to pay or something. I don't know. So he's gone for a while. It's fine. He comes back. He sits in his truck. He gets out of his truck. He washes his windows. He then sits back in his truck. Apparently his windows were not clean enough because he washed his windows a second time. Now I'm getting a little... It's okay. I got plenty of time. And I'm just waiting. He gets out. He takes trash to... Not the trash can right beside his truck, but the trash can way the hell over there. Okay, fine, whatever. Back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. He gets and sits in the passenger seat of his truck for a while. Now I'm starting to get a little annoyed, all right? Well, then he gets out, gets in the driver's seat. By this time, I had turned my car off because I'm just sitting there wasting gas. And he jumps in and just boom, takes off. I was like, oh, shit. So fire the car up, put the car in drive, and no shit, this Ducati flies by my car in between me and the car beside me. Had to be doing about 50 miles an hour. And slams on his brakes and no stands the bike. He's like on one wheel. Mm. If he would have flipped the bike, it would have been worth it. But he no-stood the bike, stopped right in front of the pump, slammed down, in one motion jumped off, grabbed the freaking pump, and stuck it in the tank. It was impressive.
Yeah.
But I was mad from earlier, like the whole ticket, the whole I can't get out the airport thing. So I was already at like an 8, right? That took me to a 10. I was pissed. So I rolled my window down, like, yo, I was next, and he's like, rrr. Anyway, I decided, how long can it take to fill up a damn motorcycle, right? It's gonna be a minute. Gotta be gone. He's obviously in a hurry. Whatever. Okay, fine. He finishes filling up his motorcycle, and a second dude comes flying through, stops. He fills his bike up. He leaves. Another dude, he fills his bike up. Another dude, he fills his bike. Oh, dude. At this point, I just put it in reverse. I burnt my tires, and I just left and went to another gas station, filled my truck up. Should have done it when the stupid idiot in the truck was there. I should have just left immediately. I don't know how long I was there. It was a long time. Longer than I wanted to be. So I get back on the road. I got gas. I'm back on the road. And I come up on the casino. And I was going to stop at the casino and play cards. But, I was really wasn't in the mood for cards. I didn't want to go into a casino and put down like $100 bill. There's no way I would have won. I couldn't have been thinking about like statistics and math and you know what I mean? There's no way I could have played cards. Not like that. So I just drove right past the casino and drove straight here and played Diablo. But yeah, it was just crazy. So yeah, that's 212 boiling point, right? I was definitely there. I don't know. It's a good show title, The Boiling Point. I don't know if you know, but 212 degrees is the boiling point of water. And if you're super mad, they say you're you've reached your boiling point. And I definitely reached my boiling point this episode. So kind of lined up perfect. It's episode 212. Anyway, that's where I got the show title, in case you're wondering, guys. So anyway, I know that's really not media, but that was my week.
Yeah, it's extra stuff, whatever. Yeah. I almost forgot. I have to get surgery on my foot tomorrow. My left foot's getting cut open. So I'll be at the hospital at 6:45 in the morning. So wish me luck that goes okay. But I don't know if I'll be able to even. They said I'm not gonna be able to walk for probably a couple of days at least. So I I should be
What are
able
you
to
getting
handle
done?
it into the. I got like a bone spur or something that they're not really sure yet because they're just gonna open it. I didn't want to do an MRI because it's got to be taken out either way because they thought it was like a pus sac or something or a calcium buildup and they tried to drain it because I have like a big looks like a half a golf ball welt on the top of my left foot and
Oh, it's
if
on the
it's
top of your foot?
yeah it's extremely sensitive and like if it gets touched it swells up and it hurts to walk on it.
Wow.
Yeah, I
I
just
have a
couldn't.
bone spur, but only I. It's mine started off. I
What it was
fractured my
started
foot.
off as, yeah, I kicked the wall in my sleep in jail, and because I have restless leg syndrome and I dream really like vividly, and apparently I kicked the wall and I thought I broke it, but it took X-rays. There was no breaks, and then like a couple weeks later I had this bump on my foot, which they thought was just maybe like a cyst or something like that, and it got worse. They tried to drain it, nothing came out, you know. So he has to cut it off, but they're pretty sure based on what it's doing that is pushing down or pinching the nerve somehow too. Um, we'll see what happens. So hopefully that goes good. But I'm actually excited because my foot's been killing me, like to the point where like after a couple hours of being on it, I can't walk anyway for the last like 6 months, you know. So finally getting it taken care of, but.
Oh, that's good.
I should at least be able to hop then to the computer chair at some point, you know, to get some playing. So if anyone's not working the next couple of days or something, I'm gonna try to put a bunch of hours and I'm gonna Shazam it out, you know, and just I'm gonna turn into Shazam, boom, and just get my Diablo on nonstop all day, 100 hours straight. Meet me on Twitch at Lanntonio. Bring your money. I'm just kidding. I don't use Twitch. But yeah, so
All right. Well, good luck on the surgery. I will tell our fans goodbye, and I will let Lanntonio tell our fans goodbye.
seeing everybody. Talk to me online as much as you can. If I don't remember you, it's okay. I will as soon as we talk. And see you soon.
All right, and I'll let Shazam say goodbye and close our show.
You've been listening to episode 212 of the Shattered Soulstone, your community podcast. Missed an episode, you can find the show blog and listen to the show archives at www.theshatteredsoulstone.com. With your support, you can help the show grow. Become a Patreon today, patreon.com/soulstone. Come join us in-game, our community, our in-game community and clan, both named Shattered Soulstone, are open to anyone who would like to join. You can also join us on Discord for the ultimate team and community-based experience. Find the Discord invitation link on our Twitter and Facebook, as well as the Shattered Soulstone website. This show has been powered by you, the listener. Send your contributions, thoughts, questions, and feedback to show@shatteredsoulstone.com. Sorry. Show at shatteredsoulstone.com.
No wonder you get no emails.
Yeah, I know, right? I can never remember, like.
Are you looking at like a TV screen? Because it looks
Yeah.
like cue cards. You're just going typewriter bag of.
I never remember which one's screwed up. It's whether the Twitter or the
Show
email.
Soulstone.com.
So I would screw up the email.
Yeah, well.
Sorry to interrupt you, Shaz.
We love Twitter. Come join and tweet with us. You can find our show Twitter at Shattered Stone. Yeah, that's the one. Vesper at Vespertilio1189, Deadgreed at Deadgreed1812, and Shazam at Shazam081. Do you have a
At Lanntonio.
Yeah, Matt Lanntonio.
Everything's the same for me. That should be real easy to find.
You can find the show's Facebook page at facebook.com/Shattered Soulstone and Vespertilio at facebook.com/Vespertilio1189. We'd like to extend a huge thank you to Medros Dawnforge Productions for hosting our Loot Deviant show. You can find more shows of the Dawn Forge at www.thedawnforge.com. Thank you for listening. Until next time, from all of us here at the Shattered Soulstone, over 211 episodes for your listening pleasure.
Dawn
Forge!
Yay.
All right, let's see. Here you go.